12th, 2025. Hello, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now, I'm at 3,880 subscribers. I would like to see 4,000. So if you want to bless me, make sure to subscribe. It's free and like this video and help me grow this channel. So anyways, so on Thursday, I'm going to be posting up the weekly horoscopes for May 19th as well. And I'm still doing the daily horoscopes tomorrow. So check that out and give love to your girl. And again, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So this week, my fabulous airbenders, on the 12th, not the easiest time with your career and month this energy here because all the planets now are in retrograde in the sign Scorpio, and this is in your 10th house here with this energy. This could be a dull time looking for another job with this energy, and there could be a lot of things now that were promised to you and stuff like that that can now come to a halt at time, and you could be playing the waiting game till July 10th when the planets start to go direct again. This could also be a fall from grace at this time, so pick your battles with other people at work. Some of you with the planets in retrograde in your 10th house, the focus is going to be on love relationships at this time, and love relationships can suffer with this energy here. And it's more so your partner could be on the attack with you or just kind of like very critical of you at this time, or you can find yourself getting into more arguments with your partner because anytime we have planets in retrograde in the 10th house, that indicates to me an important marriage or relationship here could be like not, it could be not in a good spot at this time and kind of going through it. And you guys have been kind of going through it with your love partner or your marriage for like since Uranus in Taurus in the fourth house. So, things are escalating now with this energy. So, this is not the easiest energy time for you emotionally here as well. So you may need to compromise a bit more when it comes to love. I know, I know. So it's up to you what you want to do. This can be a slow time for business picking up. Also, this can be your numbers growing on media or social media here as well. This is a time of planning and learning new things with this energy, or this could be a time on the job training. I wouldn't necessarily go believing everything that everybody's now because the planets go direct, and people are going to change their minds. So, people are at a crossroads right now when it comes to things that they want or jobs with this energy here and slowing things down, wanting to mull over things. On the 13th, Mars in Leo is not well aspected, but you can also be fighting with other family members at this time as the squaring happening with the 4th, 7th, and 10th house. And everybody seems to be stuck in their ways of thinking. So make sure to be the bigger person and be about bigger picture. And compromise is kind of like my way, the highway kind of attitude. It's an excellent time to reorganize your financial matters. You could find that accounting procedures benefit you greatly from streamlining, making you more efficient. You're less likely to feel attached to what you own now, and you may feel like holding a garage sale or decluttering your home. For some of you here, it depends what's going on with your planet in Scorpio, helping you alleviate your 10th house. For some of you, this could be still picking up at this time, and it depends what's going on with your natal chart. This is a good time for you financially landing on your feet. For some of you, I feel like where other people expect you to fail in life, this is a period of time where your prayers wrong. So you're letting your haters be your motivators at this time. This is a lucky energy for you, especially those of you with Uranus and Scorpio in your 10th house. Very auspicious time for you because it's trining the North Node. For others of you, this is a beautiful time to delve into faith consciousness this week as well here. This is a time where you're being thrown out of the nest at this time and really stepping out of your comfort zone. And the universe is like, go on, fly, little bluebird, fly, little dumbass, fly. Look at him go right down to the ground. Oh, my bad. So it's kind of, it's like, damn, fly, dumbass, fly. All right. On the 14th, Uranus is conjunct the sun this week at 27 degrees and 23 degrees. So it's at 4 degrees, so they're conjunct. Changes is happening at this time in your domestic life that may force you out in the world more with this energy here. For some of you, the focus could be on father, ancestry, or heritage. That changes your perspective of where you belong. You may have to assert your independence from father or from husband at this time, and also have a bit of a happening in your fourth house. So the focus can be more towards your personal life at the time or home life with this energy here. Okay. This could be renovating a home or needing to take on more responsibilities at the home or looking for a home at this time. This could also be thoughts of moving with this energy here. With Mercury is in your fourth house at this time. You're easily irritated, high strung, and nagging. You need to learn to relax and not let trivial matters bother you. For some, you could be definitely getting into power struggles with other people in your life. You can be feeling a bit more anxious when it comes to home or marriage at this time, or dealing with other family members. Then on the 15th, Apollo in the 10th house in retrograde at this time is throwing you for a loop here. First, you're in the limelight. Now you're more towards your personal life on and or towards things that you're doing wrong at this time. So I would pay attention here and navigate through other people at this time because your career is going to changes. So this would be a great time for polishing up your image. You may have to resolve differences of opinions with other people or your status energy. This is going to be a few stumbling blocks that you may have to attend at this time that will open up new paths for you or clear sailing at this time. This is a beautiful time to pay attention to your words and how you speak to others. Sometimes silence is your best weapon, and keeping a low profile is the best thing to do. Sometimes nothing is the best thing to do. Okay. And especially all the planets in retrograde, it's just best to go with the flow with this energy, and especially with your house having all those planets in retrograde. Because what happens is that with all the planets in retrograde in the 10th house, people tend to be very attacking towards you. House is in retrograde. So other coworkers want to fight with you this time with this energy here, or want to, wow you up, or want to criticize you a little bit more, or you may not be able to take constructive criticism during this time as well. So it's best that you keep a low profile. On the 16th, I feel at time you need to be about bigger picture. Some of you are really fighting with other people. You need to be about bigger picture this week because you're really going through it. And sometimes, you got to treat other people like even like wives and husbands, like they're your friends. Like you wouldn't talk to your friend like that. You wouldn't treat your friend like that. So treat your enemy like friend. Treat your husband, your wives like your friend with this energy, and have a different conversation with people. You need to be more adaptable this week with this energy. You need to learn to treat others as you would like to be treated, and treat them like a friend no matter what is going on. Okay? Would you literally fight with your friend under the table? Would you literally hit your friend, tell your friend off? No, you would have a different conversation. You would lower your voice. You would, probably be adaptable and compromise as you want your friend to stay with you and you want your friend to be your friend. Okay? You would work compromising with them and getting along for the sake of getting along, but you're not doing it right now with your partner or other people at this time. This is all about you and self-preservation, because in a past life, a lot of airbenders were regal people. In this life, you have to be in service to other people. You have to be about other people. You can't be about me and myself and for the desire for to receive for yourself alone. That is not working out for you anymore. So you need to learn to be about your spouse. You need to learn to be about being in service with others, because that was the past. That was the past life. And now you're in this life. So in this life, you need to learn to be more in service and treat your spouse like they're like them. Okay. So the first card I come up with is Chariot cards. It's a great time for business. Looking up here with this energy, this is success coming to you, a beautiful career for some of you here. The Queen of Wands, you're diplomatic, you're compromising, you may have listened to me, and you're making a point to get along for the sake of getting along with this energy. Some of you are practicing what you're teaching at this time. Okay. The Five of Cups, shoulda, coulda, what ifs, regrets are happening here for some of you. The Five of Wands, very restless energy, nervous energy, anxious energy, da-na-na energy. So all this energy. The Lover's card, new love is coming in. This can be a breakup happening here as well with this energy. So I do see that coming up. The Four of Swords, reconnecting with somebody from your past at this time. The King of Coins, I see stability and love. I think this could lead to marriage for some of you. So there could be a second marriage coming up for some of you here. For others of you, this can be a serious love relationship that can be a long-term one. Okay. The Knight of Wands, Let me see. You're taking the player out of the player. So this person is definitely making a choice to be with you with this the long haul. Okay. The Empress card, I feel like for some of you here, that this could be let me see, you not getting along with mother at this time with this energy for some of you. For others of you, I feel like, focus can be on this relationship having a lot of stability, or this person sees you as their wife or having children with this person. This must start a family with you for some of you as well. Some of you may have children already with this energy, and they may like the way you treat your children. Okay, the Two of Wands, this is a time of reinvention. You're very original in your way of thinking during this time period. You're very creative. The Justice card, major decision up here with this energy, trying to disconnect from a situation here. I feel like for some of you here, this is a beautiful energy time during this time period where you're allowing yourself to be swept off your feet for the moment. Hi, Jane. You're allowing yourself to be swept off your feet in the moment and trust your instincts. And I do feel like for some of you here, this like having like wisdom when it comes to love at this time with this energy here. Okay, so you may know what you're doing, exactly what the hell you're doing when it comes to love. So it's like, and you have like wisdom when it comes to love relationships. So I feel like you're having a different conversation, a more mature conversation with love during this time period. I do see a victory coming up. This could be victory with legalities happening to you here as well. I do feel like there's an emotional connection between the two of you, and it's very strong with this energy here as well. Okay, there's some sort of karmic or soulmate thing going on, but definitely a karmic retribution is on the horizon. Don't be too alarmed by this because your love will be strong enough to withstand pressures at this time. You're manifesting this person into your life. So I do see you manifesting love at this time. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy here that there is traditional dating coming up. So for some of you here, your dry spell's about ready to come to a damn end. Okay, so, this could be a great time for dating. All right. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The High Priestess card, this is unrequited love. So you already know who this person is. There's a spiritual and a psychic connection between you two. Delve into spirituality here. This is a great time for the power of prayer. Pray for the person to come life. This is a good time to do it, because they could be thinking about you. So, and they could be trying to manifest you too. So, this would be a time to pray for this. I'm saying pray for each other. So I think this person watches you online too. So the cross watcher watching me for their soon to be love, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Okay. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank you for the love. 3,890 subscribers. Thank you. So I do feel like, this is a time to be compassionate, no matter understanding, no matter what with this energy. It takes someone with a great big heart to be passionate, even when you're being like absolutely destroyed by the other person. Alrighty. A lot of people say that having a big heart is a weakness, but really it's not. Okay. It's really a strength. Okay. If you would like a reading with me, I do $20 email reading. You could check that out on my community page. The Hierophant card, I do feel like this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. Some of you, this could be engagements happening as well. Some of you, this is fate intervening during this time period with the energy. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with separation or loss. This could be a hobby turning into a business here. The Queen of Cups, I do feel like for some of you here that there's a message of love coming, reconciliation, emphasis on that. This could also be a time where you're not going to be single much longer with this energy. So, Mazel, the Six of Swords, you can be dealing with a long distance relationship. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here as well. The Two of Cups, I do see new love happening. So, emphasis on that. Getting your way with love at this time with this energy, a spiritual connection happening here as well. So there's definitely some kind of real spiritual bond between the two of you. Fate is definitely putting you together. Some of you may have contracts with this person. The Six of Wands, this person's going to put you on a pedestal. All right. The Three of Coins, this is a power couple. Also, this is a great time for business partnerships and alliances. I scratch you, scratch my back, and we help each other grow at this time. This is a great time for internships for some of you here as well. The Seven of Swords deals with secret lovers. Yeah. So I feel like the focus, if you had a secret lover and it's like unrequited love and stuff like that, that's not over with, and this coming back. Okay. The death card does bring about changes coming. I do feel like some of you here are going to start climbing the corporate ladder. This is a beautiful time for, so this is a beautiful time for changes of abundance with money coming to you during this time period. This is a purging. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let it life. The Knight of Swords, I feel with this energy here, new love. I feel like this person maybe like trying to control the situations around you too. I do see the start of a new creative project for some of you here as well. The Temperance card in the next 3 days or 2 weeks or a few weeks, you're going to be hearing from this person. For others of you, this could be your partner traveling and you may not know what to do with yourself. The Page of Cups, I feel like this is a time of dating, reconciliation here happening for you as well. Okay, there's an intense emotional connection between the two of you. Show your love and support your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Last but not least, Pisces, then bad kisses. Mwah.